Class, I am Kevin Miller. I'm from St. Clair County RESA. I'm the Director of Administrative Services, and with me are, of course, your principal and your superintendent, and did we lose? Oh, Mrs. Nestle's back there, and Brenda Johnston from the Mimic Insurance Company. But your teacher here was nominated amongst about 50 other teachers in the county. We have 1,300 teachers in the county. And we awarded our first Distinguished Teacher of the Month last month in May, and our second one is your teacher, Mr. Nestle. And the reason, go ahead, if you guys want to talk. And for a number of reasons, in fact, the person who nominated Mr. Nestle talked about his work with, as you guys know, you have one-to-one with your Chromebooks. He was a real leader in that. He has a Google Classroom, as you all know. He spends a lot of time outside of school getting what we call professional development to improve himself as a teacher. And as you're well aware, he does a lot of things outside of school with wrestling and football at the middle and high school levels. So for all those reasons and many more, and of course you guys know he's a great teacher, we wanted to award him with our Distinguished Teacher Award.
Wow. Thank you very much.
We have a big,
check.
Mrs. Johnston has a big check here from the Mimic Insurance Company. This will go with you to your new classroom.
Awesome.
So you can have that there. We'll get some pictures of you with that. And go ahead and award what else he's getting.
We want to thank you from Insurance Specialist Mimic for all you do each and every day.
Thank you.
And this is obviously $300 for your classroom. We have a $50 in Myers card to do gas, classroom, whatever you'd like with it, and some goodies
nice.
again from Mimic Insurance. So again, we appreciate everything.
Thank you very much.
Bill Nestle is our June Distinguished Teacher of the Month from St. Clair County RESA's Distinguished Teacher Program, and I'm here with Bill. And first of all, I know you were probably surprised when we walked in your classroom.
Very surprised, absolutely.
I'd talk about some of the things that you've tried to do professionally for yourself, because I know a lot of teachers do a lot of things outside the classroom, but some of the things you've done in the last few years to kind of really develop yourself even to a better teacher.
Well, I've tried to implement things like Google Classroom into what we're doing, especially since we've implemented one-to-one technology. I've taken a blended learning course last winter, I think it was, to try to prepare for this year with one-to-one. I've done things with flipping my classroom in the past when I taught math, and I just try to stay ahead of the curve with whatever's on the horizon with technology.
Philosophically, I know you've got to believe that engaging students is huge. So talk about your philosophy about what you try to do with students in the classroom.
Well, I think students are very different than they were even 5 or 6 years ago. They have technology at their fingertips all the time, and it's always challenging for us to keep their attention, as a teacher in the classroom. And I just think the more things that you can integrate into your lessons that involve technology, the better you're going to keep their attention.
Yeah. So I know you do a lot of things outside of school. Describe some of the things that you've done through your career outside of school as extracurriculars.
I coach 3 sports here in K-Pac. I'm the varsity head football coach. I coach junior high wrestling, and I'm a varsity assistant track coach. And I've done at least one of those throughout my 16 years here in the district.
Why do you do outside? I know a lot of teachers say it's about seeing kids in a little different light. Does that allow you to think to be a better teacher?
I think so, and I was heavily involved in athletics when I was in school, and I felt like I always had a connection with those coaches that were teachers, and they were just able to motivate me and get more out of me in the classroom. So I try to make as many of those connections as I can with students so that they'll perform in the classroom as well as on the athletic field.
Well, the people that nominated you said how they really respected the fact that you continued your professional development, continued to develop as a teacher through the years, and really were proud of what you did. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Bill.